So this was a review requested by one of the subscribers, Prada Luna Rossa Carbon. We're gonna discuss many things in this review, including the scent profile, performance, versatility, and of course, we are going to take it to the streets to see what women think of this fragrance. Let's get into this review. So of course, if I'm going to discuss the scent profile, I have to bring out Dior Sauvage Eau de Toilette, because if you ever smell these two side by side, you might be a little bit confused, like, did they just make the same exact fragrance? No, guys. They are different, but they do have a very similar foundation. Just a heads up, okay? If you do not like Dior Sauvage Eau de Toilette at all, you probably will not like Prada Luna Rossa Carbon. But if you were the type who liked Dior Sauvage Eau de Toilette, but you wanted something a little bit different, you're like, if it had this, maybe I would have liked it more, then maybe you could gravitate towards something like this over here. So let me discuss the scent profiles for you in more detail. The Prada Luna Rossa Carbon is going to open up like Dior Sauvage with that pepper and bergamot combination, but as it dries down, it's going to become soapy clean with a massive dose of that lavender, patchouli, and it's still going to have that undertone of ambroxan. This one here comes off a little bit smoother than Dior Sauvage Eau de Toilette. Dior Sauvage is very harsh, very abrasive, very sharp. If I was to break it down as far as age, Dior Sauvage Eau de Toilette is somebody in their 20s, right? They're brash, they're confident, they're loud, they're in your face. On the other hand, Prada Luna Rossa Carbon is that mature, elegant man in their 30s and 40s who's not really trying to grab your attention. They're not trying to be loud. They're not trying to be sharp. They're just trying to be smooth, elegant, and go through life, okay? I'm not saying that if you're a certain age range, you can't wear these fragrances or anything like that. Anybody's able to wear these too because they're fresh and clean, they're masculine, and they're extremely mass appealing, but that's the best way to describe it. This is more of a soapy, clean, dry down version of Dior Sauvage Eau de Toilette. Not as harsh, not as abrasive. If I was to put an age range on it, this would be somebody in their 30s and 40s, more of the elegant gentleman. This is somebody who's young, who's confident, who's trying to grab your attention. That's kind of the best way to describe the scent profile between these two and kind of how this one smells, because again, this is the OG as far as this style of fragrance. So when it comes to performance on this one here, it's not as strong as Dior Sauvage. With Dior Sauvage, I get maybe 7 to 8 hours of solid performance. On this one here, you're probably gonna get maybe 5 to 6. But within the first hour of spraying this fragrance, it does project pretty strongly. And then afterwards, it kind of dies down to maybe like a half a foot to a foot of projection. And within the 5-6 hour mark, it's completely a skin scent. I think that's okay for this fragrance. Like, I don't think this fragrance is trying to be attention grabbing. Like, if I compare it to Dior Sauvage is somebody who's like extremely loud. They're trying to grab your attention from any direction. This one here comes off a little bit closer to the body. Like, if you pass by them, you're like, oh wow, somebody smells really good. Who was that? You're more interested, right? Like, it's a more confident kind of fragrance. Dior Sauvage is confident as well, but it's confident in an attention grabbing kind of way. It's like, I want you to know about me from 20 feet away. This one here is like, if you get close to me, you'll get to know me. So again, you're gonna get maybe like an hour of projection, 5 to 6 hours of performance. And if you are looking for the stronger fragrance, Dior Sauvage Eau de Toilette is going to be the better option. Now, this one here is extremely versatile, and I do believe it's more versatile than Dior Sauvage Eau de Toilette because this one here is smoother, it's more refined, it's more elegant. Like, this one right here could easily be your signature scent. You could definitely wear it to the office, you could definitely wear it on a date, any situation, any occasion, any season, any reason. This one right here is just a grab and go Swiss Army knife kind of fragrance. Like, Dior Sauvage, I believe, is the same as well, but there's certain environments where Dior Sauvage might come off a bit offensive because it projects a lot, guys. Like, you might walk into the office and people might find it to be offensive, especially if you work in environments where people have sensitive noses. Dior Sauvage might offend people. If you're in an environment where having a strong fragrance is offensive, like, this would be your choice, honestly, because again, it doesn't have the strongest projection, but it's still noticeable when people come near you. On the other hand, with that one, it's like, it's all over the place. And that could be actually more beneficial in certain environments, like maybe you're wearing to get to the club and you're trying to grab some attention, and maybe you're, going to like a get together. So out of 10, if I was to put a score on this as far as versatility, I would give this one a 10 out of 10, making it Swiss Army knife certified. And of course, guys, we wanted to get some women's reactions, so let's play the footage. Hello, how are you? I'm a fragrance influencer. Can I get your opinion on this popular men's fragrance? Thank you. I like how determined she is.
It's kind of, definitely has like a strong scent.
Okay.
But I don't know, it's not like as like subtle.
Okay.
As other men's fragrances.
Do you think it's like attention grabbing when you smell it? Is that what it is? Or is it too strong in a bad way?
I feel like it's a little bit too like overpowering.
Too overpowering.
Yeah.
Okay. So from 1 to 10, 10 being the best men's fragrance, what would you give this one right here?
I honestly don't even know that many men's fragrances, but
okay.
I would give it like Maybe like a 6.
A 6, okay, average score, nothing too crazy. So it's gonna be Prada Luna Rossa Carbon.
Okay.
Awesome, thank you so much. You have a good day, okay? I'm a fragrance influencer. Can I get your opinion on this popular men's fragrance?
Sure.
Thank you.
Smells good.
Smells good, okay.
Is this gonna? I like it.
You like it?
It's fresh.
It's fresh? Okay, so from 1 to 10, 10 being the best fragrance, what would you give this one right here?
Let me smell it again.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I really like it actually. Honestly, 8.5.
Wow.
Maybe like a 9.
Like a 9, okay. It's gonna be, you have good taste. It's gonna be Prada Luna Rossa Carbon.
Oh, good.
Awesome. What do you, no, it's a good one. Thank you so much. Have a good one. So I was only able to get those ladies' reactions, unfortunately, because it started to rain. I didn't want to mess up my camera guy's equipment, so we're like, you know what? It's time for us to call it a day. But as you can see, the ladies' reactions are positive, guys, okay? Some girls gave it between an 8 to 9. Which is a pretty good score on the certified lady killer scale. And personally, from my experience with this kind of DNA, you are going to get compliments with it, guys. It's not gonna project as loud as Dior Sauvage, so I believe Dior Sauvage will garner you more compliments because it is more attention grabbing. But I do believe that when women get close to your vicinity, or maybe going on a date, or you're in an intimate interaction with them, or you're just walking around in the office, when people get close to you, I do believe you are going to get compliments because, guys, it's fresh and clean, mass appealing. Like, this style of fragrance just works. Okay, this style of fragrance just works. Anybody's able to pull it off, and I guarantee you're very likely to get compliments with this one. So if you could only keep one, which one do I recommend you keep? And I hate to give you this kind of answer, but it truly depends, okay? If you're somebody who hates the sharpness, the brashness, the in-your-face style of Dior Sauvage Eau de Toilette, you are going to love Prada Luna Rossa Carbon because it comes off more smooth, it comes off a little bit more refined, a little bit more elegant. It's not as attention grabbing, but when people smell you, they are going to notice you. It's still fresh and clean like you're out the shower, extremely versatile, and it offers pretty good performance of about 5 to 6 hours. And for a fresh fragrance, I think that's pretty good. But if you're somebody who loves the sharpness of Dior Sauvage, the brashness of it, you love the fact that it's a beast mode performer, you're probably not going to enjoy this one as much. Personally, if I could only keep one, I would take Dior Sauvage. And the reason I would choose Dior Sauvage is because I love the brashness of it. I love the fact that it's attention grabbing. I love the fact that it's sharp. I love the fact that it's abrasive. And this one here is a certified lady killer as well, you know? So I just love the element of Dior Sauvage. I love the fact that it just says, I'm in your face, I know who I am, and exudes confidence, you know? And I do have a lot of fragrances that kind of cover this category. Like I have Bleu de Chanel Parfum. I have something like Armani Code Parfum. Like those fragrances are nice, elegant. I could wear them to the office. I could cover all the situations I cover with this one. But with this one here, there's something special about it. That projection, that brashness, that I'm in your face, I just really like about it, you know? So, but again, if you wanted a different version of this one that's more smooth, refined, elegant, and a gentleman's take on it, there's nothing wrong with this fragrance. I'm sure you'd fall in love with it. So I hope you guys enjoyed my review of Prada Luna Rossa Carbon. If you did, give it a like, leave a comment below what video you wanna see next. Make sure to subscribe, and of course, if you wanna follow me on social media, I'll leave it right there for you guys. Have a good day.